So this is a little video about some of the skills and stuff I've been going through. Basically, I used to play Blades before this, and Blades is really powerful because it has really powerful attacks, and also double slash is really powerful because you're attacking twice, and so you can get 240 hits or crits back to back, so it's really good. Then you have really good, attack speed and stuff. And what I do is I'll go into tactics, and then I'll pick up this reckless stance. I tried out berserker stance. It's okay, but you lose a lot of focus and you lose HP over time. I think it could actually work even if you're like a mage with death magic, but since it just increases speed and movement speed, it's really not that valuable. And as a mage, I don't use any of it. Um, as a mage, I think defensive stance could be pretty good because you're going to. I don't really use the auto attacks are horrible, so I'm thinking that the attack speed is like your general attack, and the mages don't have like any good items right now for whatever reason to help us out with attack speed. Um, so then passive stance. This is something new in R13. It increases the focus regen at the expense of damage resistance, attack speed, and movement speed. And the thing is a mage, you don't really use this either. So this is again for like a warrior. Uh, so again, this whole tactics tree is mostly for a warrior. Now I'm about to try to go respect. I went to air because air seems really powerful because it has lots of stuns. And I didn't pick up well grounded for now, but in more of a PvP setting, you can pick it up. I'm probably going to get rid of the summon elemental because it's just not very strong for some reason. And chain lightning just seems a little bugged. I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem to be working. And the chain effect doesn't work, so you have to spend a lot of points to get it in. But the rest of this is really cool. Blink is a new spell. It's really powerful. And let's see what else. Air Embrace, I just put the minimum amount into that because it's a dexterity thing. But Dash is really powerful. And again, if you build like a random deck, what I'm trying to build out is a good mage. I just fought a PvP match. Some guy tried to jump me, and what I found out is like basically level is really important. Like if you're a higher level, that's really going to make a big difference. I still think pole arms is also extremely powerful because you can have greater reach, and then you have this damage resistance. So it's like equipping a shield. But with blades, you do more damage. But pole arms, you have all the same abilities, but you have reach involved. This chaos spell, I don't think it works, so I'm just gonna unspec out of it. I've been trying it on mobs and stuff, and for like farming purposes or trying to grind up levels, it's just not. It doesn't work. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try it on a buddy later. Maybe it'll work. And death is really powerful. I think it's probably the strongest tree that you can go into because basically you can drain when you're draining people's life with death touch or death ray. It's really powerful because you heal yourself. So I don't even need life. I have 5 points in life with this healing touch ability. I don't even need it because with death you're just healing yourself like a madman, and it's really powerful. I'm not so sure the summons and stuff in this game aren't that good. Um, but if you wanted to summon more, like the air elemental isn't that great. So I'm going to just get rid of it. And it takes 20 points. So what I probably will do is, I mean, you can pick up the skeleton, which is pretty good. And then maybe you could pick up this death thing to keep the creatures longer, out longer. So you could have a monster ad to help you out. Now with melee, it's really powerful to go down to this part of the tree. Basically, you pick up strength and damage resistance. And I think even later on, when you're higher level, you should pick this up because strength gives you the HP. Now the problem is with my spec right now. Well, focus. I'm like heavy into focus, so I go through this part of the tree where I basically give myself a lot of stuff, but I don't have a lot of intelligence. Um, and intelligence, I imagine, increases focus. I'm not sure. I know strength increases HP, so I imagine intelligence is going to increase focus. And basically, you're going to be able to pull, if you want to use a random card deck, you can just spam. You can like focus dump on somebody. And like here's a focus too, so your heightened awareness and the focus. So what I'm saying is like I'm going to get rid of this and I'll try this out and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. I'm in light armor just because in the focus tree you can go down and reduce your fizzle chance 10%. And I just think that with light armor you get some damage resistance, but also you get the movement speed. And I haven't been able to find any really valuable cloth items, but I think you can craft them. I think air magic is the most flushed out tree. It seems to be the most well developed. Earth isn't very offensive, and with air you can stun people. And stun is very powerful from what I was reading in the patch notes, or it's stronger. Like moon isn't even developed. Sun, you have a searing ray now, so maybe that's pretty strong. But again, you have another intelligence tree right here. So a lot of the high level PvPers, water, has maybe some more abilities. Let's see what icy breath. I mean, it doesn't seem like to me like this has a very powerful. This is an AOE heal, which is nice. Ice field, again, slow multiple casters around you. So that's probably pretty good ability. Again, I'm only level 40, I think. Let me take a look. I'm 41. So I need to grind up some more levels because there's high level 60 people in this game. And what I noticed they do is they crank out strength to give themselves the HP. And then they also give, I think they must spec a little bit of int, but all of them are light armor casters that are really powerful because in PvP you're mostly at a distance with another person. And while this new, you can see this buff right over here, which is stillness, which is pretty powerful, but it's really only good in farming. But it's another reason why plate wearers are really good. So I think in PvP, Magery is really good. I don't think the spells crit. I haven't seen them really crit. And then in PvE, it seems like the two-hander swords is like the best spec. So these are two like cookie cutter specs I think that are pretty good.